Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CCIH. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes summarizing the price action very straightforward. So if you say, hey, Clay, summarize the price action for me today, I would say pump and dump on thin ice. Now, I'm not saying pump and dump in the sense that this company is being run out of some Somalian, bunker. I'm not saying that. I don't know anything about the company. I'm making that statement based solely on the price action itself. And my definition of a pump and dump price action wise is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes right back to where it started, or in some cases lower. So let's first just kind of establish where all this started, in my opinion. And for me, it all started when the price broke up above kind of, the previous highs where it had been before, and right down there around $2.50, give or take. But you can see some history right there. So that was kind of the key breakout point. So to me, in technical lingo, that's where the breakout started. So that's, the level that I would care about. So let's go through the definition. Well, as we just established, and let's start with the beginning of the definition, price makes a nice move. Well, that's where the breakout started, and it went all the way up there. I'm hoping we can all agree that was a very, very nice move. Second part of the definition, within a relatively short amount of time. Considering this all happened in the same day, once again, I'm hoping we can agree, yeah, this did happen in a short amount of time. The price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. Now, this is where the thin ice point comes into play, because technically speaking, and to be fair to the bulls, price could come down here, bounce around 250, start to work its way back upwards, and what would you have from the big picture perspective if that were to happen? Well, you'd have a set of lows there. You'd have this previous set of lows down here. If you picture these as stair steps, again, to be fair to the bulls, they would have nice overall progress in the upwards direction. However, if the price comes down here to the thin ice point, walks along and then breaks to the downside, at that point, the price would literally be back to right where it was before the breakout even happened. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements with true power are going to make progress forward, right? The price isn't going to go back to where they were. And quote-unquote back to where they were is anything below $2.50. So that's why it is a very important level going into next week. Because, yeah, there's a lot of downwards momentum right now, but you got to be fair to the bulls because they still could chip away, build a higher base. But as it stands right now, looking like a pump and dump, but we'll see if the bulls can build above and stay above that thin ice point at $2.50 or not. So next week should be pretty interesting.
One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.